Hello, my lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for May 2022. This is a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. It is a general reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. That will be specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, giving me a thumbs up on my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed and would like to, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will know when I'm posting new videos. My lovely Capricorn, your channeled message for the month of May. It's about, for you, May is about coming into your own, recognizing your own level of confidence, your own ability to achieve what you want to achieve, your own divine right to stand in your own power. Not donning it over anybody, just being strong, being solid, being confident. In that confidence is where you're going to achieve the maximum amount of potential for the month of May. So whatever you have, you're considering or wanting to achieve, or changes you're wanting to bring into your life, or how you want to change your reality, know that that power resides in you. And it's about giving it force, giving it acknowledgement, recognizing your potential, recognizing what lies dormant within you. So there's going to be this awakening, this time of awakening for you to bring through your true being, your true self, your true potential. It's not about using that on anybody else. It really is, this month is really about you. I'm going to draw a card from the my archetypes deck and show you. Let's see what energy is coming through for you, for my lovely, oh, there we go, my lovely Capricorn. Let's see. The sustainer. The sustainer. It's contained within you, but holding yourself in these loving, healing hands. What you're showing, what you show everybody else. It's about reflecting that inward. You hold that power, that empowerment within you. I'm going to read what that says. The colours are just divine in that. Okay, let's have a look. Let me find it, my lovely Capricorn. Here we go. The sustainer. I'll hold that up for you so you can see that while I'm reading. The peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver. Well, isn't that just you? Isn't that just Capricorn energy? The sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. So that's really interesting. It's about recognizing your own power. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately? Wow, that's deep, isn't it? That's where you're finding you're discovering yourself. You're discovering what you contribute, your own power, stepping into your own power. Do you carry out a whole lot of tasks with resentment, or do you do it to sustain? Because you're also giving back to yourself. You're also being nurtured. You're also being empowered. There's a journey of self-discovery here for you, my lovely Capricorn. Seeing your self-worth. How do you feel about your self-worth? What do you need to change? Maybe it's perception. Who knows? This is the Divine Animal Oracle deck, and I'm going to see what animal is in your totem this month. It's the seahorse. Equality. Well, isn't that interesting? It's about equality. Let me read what it says for the seahorse. Equality. Seek equality in relationships, in particular intimate ones. Yeah, see, that's supported by the sustainer, isn't it? You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is really a good strategy. It's time to ensure that the domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. Stepping into your own, my lovely Capricorn. The Seahorse Magic, like most ocean-based elemental magic, the key here is flow and fluidity. However, Seahorse Magic can be best utilised around issues of equality. If you want to be seen as an equal, or you are being discriminated against in sex, race or status, you can ask for the help of the Seahorse energy and receive balance and justice. It's not even about receiving justice, it's about how you perceive yourself, my lovely Capricorn, which came through in your channeled message. How do you perceive yourself? What needs to be changed? There can be inequality in your home life, your home environment, in relationships, in the work environment, relationships in the work environment. What needs to be remedied? Because nobody does anything to you. No one treats you in a particular way. It's not an external thing. It comes from within. So what are you projecting out there? Why is it that there is an inequality in something? What needs to be looked at? What needs to be adjusted? What needs to be tweaked? You're going to find that you're driven to look at that this month, because it's going to bring a new way of being for you. It's good. I like it. It's finding that inner strength, finding that emotional balance. It's a powerful month for you, my lovely Capricorn. Don't be afraid to stand your ground. You know, you're very sure-footed, being the goat that can climb rocky paths where no one else can follow. You're very sure-footed. Okay, let's have a look at your Celtic Cross. Let's see what it holds. There's a new emotional beginning here for you. This is about you. This is internal. This is self-love. This is a new acknowledgement of who you are and what you want and where you want to be in the scheme of things, where you want to stand on equal footing, on equal basis. This is about looking at your relationships. What changes need to come about to bring them to a place of satisfaction, of equality, of fulfillment. I like that. Some of you already started looking at all of that, they're saying. This is like a work in progress, they're saying, for you. Okay, by they I mean my tribe, my guides. Then you've got the Ace of Wands. You've got two aces right up front. The Ace of Wands, this is about you pursuing your life's purpose, you pursuing your passion, you pursuing your joy, you pursuing what you're here for, fulfilling your soul contract. There's stirrings within you. It's time now to really come out from underneath someone's shadow, or finding your freedom to explore who you are. What's at the core of you? This is about things happening very, very quickly. Don't wait for things to explode into an argument, my lovely Capricorns, like the volcano in the background. I'm feeling like, let's deal with things now before you get to this point of you store it, and then there's an explosion. That doesn't serve anybody. Nothing gets achieved then. So it's about really following your intuition, following your inner guidance, and if you're feeling in a particular way, let it be known. Be confident in who you are. It's about confidence in who you are. You've also got the Knight of Coins, and this is about moving forward. This is about it's time to take action. The time of processing, the time of feeling this way secretly is done. It's over with. It's time now to stand up and be counted. Stand up and be counted. Who are you? This is who I am, and you're moving forward with it. This is what I want to do with my life. This is what I want to achieve. I need to feel fulfilled. This is my joy. This is my contract. This is what I want to do. And it can be just being the homemaker. That can be just doing those menial tasks through the day. That may fulfill you, and that's perfectly fine. But there needs to be an appreciation of what you do, and not being taken for granted, not being taken advantage of. You've also got the Four of Coins. It is about keeping your resources, that is your time, your energy, your skills. Be protective of what you provide, seeing its worth. It's about seeing its worth in what you do. It could be for some. They're telling me here, for some it's at work where you're not being compensated on a financial basis. It's not equal. The work you do and what you earn needs to be brought into alignment. Are you going for a pay increase, or is there something unsettled about that satisfaction? That needs to be brought into alignment as well. So don't over give, of your skills and your time and your knowledge. There needs to be a balance. So you've also got judgment. This is things coming up from the past for you. Things that you're going to revisit. So there may be situations where there's triggers, where your memory will go to things from the past. You might meet someone from the past. You might be thinking of someone from your past. There's going to be a time in May where there's a reflection of past events, past situations, past lessons, and it can just be an analysis of, what did I learn from that situation? Where when you're in a situation that is emotionally hurtful, you think, well, why is this happening to me? But as time goes on, you reflect back and you look at it and you think, wow, I understand why that happened. It's brought me to where I am. It's created resilience in me, and it's brought new people into my life. And that's an example. But there's going to be a judgment, and it's also a judgment karmically of how you were in the past. Karma's catching up with you. So if you've done a lot of good things in the past, you're going to reap those rewards, and if not, you're going to reap those rewards. But it's like karma's coming. Karma's coming a knocking. Karma's coming calling. With past events, can just be for you a review of the past, of your past, looking at situations, things that have water under the bridge, things that have happened in the past. So it's what you do with that self-reflection. Then you've got the Palace of Wands, and the Palace of Wands is about finding, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is interesting, the Ace of Wands, and then the Palace of Wands. So it's like you're coming to a point of understanding who you are, of feeling, knowing and acknowledging what your purpose is. starting to fulfill that purpose, feeling safe and secure about the direction you're taking. Things are going to fall into place quickly. Things are going to unfold quickly, but it's finding your passion. There's some sort of shift here, some sort of joy and enthusiasm that comes from that connection, that comes from setting those goals as well. You've also got the Six of Cups. This is childhood memories. This is memories from the past. This is a card of forgiveness. This is a card of healing of the past as well. So it's got to do with the Judgment. You know, it's interesting. You've got the Judgment, and then it flows through to this healing of the past. You've got, when I moved this card, there was another card underneath it, which is the Star. And what the Star is asking you, it asks of you is, they're high in the sky, and so when you're looking down from that height, you can see the whole picture. It's about looking at things in a different perspective, and so there's something in the past that needs to be looked at in a different perspective, in a different light. Maybe as time has passed, there's a deeper understanding of a situation or situations from your past that are requiring forgiveness in order for you to move on. I feel like there's healing that needs to happen here, and so the Star is looking at situations from the past in a different way, in a different light, in a deeper understanding of the situation, of what took place, of what went on. What does that lead to? It's the Four of Wands. There's a lot of wands here for you. There's a lot of purpose here for you. There's new opportunities. This opens up new doorways, new ways of thinking, new opportunities, new connections. There's this transitioning from where you are to where you're going, and there's this growth. So it's moving you forward, this self-worth, this coming into your own power, this coming out from underneath someone's shadow and really looking at things in your own way, having your own understanding. This opens up a wealth of potentials and opportunities around you, and opportunities for change, opportunities for bettering situations with your change of perspective. So the situation might not really be changing, but your perceptions change. And so the situation looks different. You've also got the King of Swords. This leads to new communication, a better way of communication where you're in control of your communication. You're in control of your learning, your skills, what you're doing with your abilities. You're taking charge. You're reclaiming yourself. May is really a month of reclaiming yourself, finding that fairness. You've got another Palace of Swords, new learning. This is going to move you into June. There's new learning here. There's new communication. There's a new way of communicating. There's standing up for yourself and feeling strong and empowered as you move forward. So it's going to be quite an enriching month that they're telling me here for you, an enriching month of progress, of self-awareness and of change. But the change, it could be quite profound within you and quite subtle to other people. It can be an internal shift within you. My lovely Capricorns, they're also telling me here you're drawing the line in the sand. You're setting boundaries, which is also a good thing, to set boundaries. I like that, setting boundaries. I'm drawing a card from Divine Abundance deck here. Oh, look, there you go. Wow, you've got the card of liberation with this beautiful dragonfly, which is something you can add to your totem for this month. I like it. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Wow. How does that summarize your reading? Perfectly well with the dragonfly, with that freedom that it brings. I just love that. So read that, write it out. That's your affirmation for this month of May, my lovely Capricorns. Love, light, and many blessings to you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. That will be specific to you. If you like this reading, would like to give me a thumbs up, really appreciate your support in getting my channel out there. so that I can bring more of these videos to you. Many blessings to you, my lovely Capricorn.